right, Sark, thank you. 12:19 right now. We're talking finances. Too much debt is often cited as the #1 problem by many struggling with their finances. But it's not the amount of debt that causes the most stress. It's usually the amount of monthly payments causing more stress. Whether it was the holidays that put you into your debt crisis or just the circumstances you have faced lately, there are ways to solve it. We have our financial expert, Andy Mattingly, with us today to talk about ways to reduce your monthly payment burden. Andy, we love having you as always. Thank you for joining us. We'll get right to it here. What options do people have when it comes to solving their monthly debt payment crisis?
Well, they really only have three things. They can consolidate all their loans and credit cards into one. They can try to aggressively cut all their spending so that they can free up more money to make those payments, or they can find other income. Those are really the only three things you can do. All the other options that you might be considered really could be detrimental to their overall credit situation.
All right, now what about those options then for consolidating your debt? Let's talk about that if you're not a homeowner.
Well, if you're not a homeowner, there's something called a personal consolidation loan. It's where you're going to wrap either some of your other loans that you have, usually credit cards, and you're going to put them all into one loan. And it's a great way to have a lower payment, probably a lower interest rate, and you can get those things paid off pretty quickly.
Gotcha. What about if you are a homeowner then?
Well, if you're a homeowner, there's a couple of options. One of the very popular ones right now is a cash out refinance. So you refinance your home because it's a low rate. You get cash out, you pay off all your credit cards. Most important thing there is to make sure you don't run up your debt again. If that really doesn't fit your situation, then you can use a home equity loan and use that to pay off your debts.
Gotcha. What about how can people then find income to just pay extra then if they can't find a way to consolidate their debts?
Yeah, for some people, they may not be in a position to get their debts or be approved for a loan. So then they're going to have to really think about some of the things that are coming up. Perhaps they're going to get a big tax refund. Use that to pay off one of their debts so they get some relief in the payment. The other thing is to go through all the monthly payments that they have and expenses, find a way to lower them so you get extra cash. Focus on one debt, get that paid off, and then you kind of build a snowball so that you can free up more money to pay it off so eventually you don't have all those debt burdens on a monthly basis.
And then, of course, none of that matters if you get right back into the same situation down the road. So what steps are there to avoid getting back into that same situation?
Well, this is where you really need to focus on starting to save some money when you make those purchases. A lot of people build debt because they're buying things using loans. So get back into your expenses, cut them down, or if you pay these loans off, start saving that so that you don't get back into that cycle of debt and then not being able to pay it off quickly. If you do that, it's a really big payoff for you for all the rest of your life.
All right, Andy, good stuff there. We appreciate you joining us as always, buddy. We'll see you next week.
Sounds good. Thank you.